Welcome to Awakening the Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Christian Strang, and today I'm coming to you with a bonus edition of Awakening the Podcast because we need to talk about something very important today. And that very important piece is the earth and our assignment, should you choose to accept it, to assist the earth during this next level of transformation that is now taking place on earth. So if you know my story, you know in 2016, I was shown in meditation during the winter solstice that there was this split happening in consciousness. I saw the third and fourth dimensional, which we could say the dimensions that are fear-based, that are focused on the physical only or the physical and the mental only. They don't have the full understanding of the connected to source consciousness that we truly are as divine beings. I saw this falling away, and then I saw the fifth dimensional frequency, which is the connected to source frequency, ascending to a higher state while here on earth. So when you hear people talk about ascension, nobody's leaving their bodies. I mean, plenty of people are leaving their bodies, but those of us who are here to usher in this next golden age, we actually ascend in our frequency while in our physical body. So there's a lot of talk about the earth and what's going on with her and if she needs to be saved. And you've heard me talk about this a little bit in the past, that the earth doesn't need to be saved, but we do need to work in concert with her. We do need to work with her to assist the co-creation of the next golden age. So how do we do that? In 2016, we released a book. It was 2016, 2017, we released the book Ecstatic Union with the Divine. And in that book, we introduced you to the concept of love territories, love portals, and blessing specific swaths of land that only you could bless and serve. So I have been engaged in love territory work since 2016. Those of you that have been working with me and have been called to this path may also have been doing that. And now we're at this next level, this new phase, this new expansion of working with the earth, which is very, very exciting. So there are specific light workers spread all over the earth that have specific territories that they are here to serve during this time. If you've been working with a specific love territory, that may be changing as you up-level your relationship with different swaths of land changes, and your commitment to those lands, those waters, all those living beings also may change as well. So we are tuning into new swaths of land that we're here to support. And we have those lands, those waters, those living beings that we are here to care and to work with in very specific ways, and to do very specific rituals and blessings and very specific actions that we are to take to assist these lands, these waters, and all these living beings. So it was very exciting. I had two dear souls that love the love territory work come to me and say, we feel like this is the time for you to teach and to share this. We want to be able to share it with our clients. We want to be able to have this work go even further than it's gone. And I tuned in and asked Mary Magdalene and Yeshua and the team, and actually got a yes, that it is time for us to go to this next level of assisting the earth. And so I am so excited to announce that I will be leading beginning September 6th through October 11th, a 6-week training certification, how to love territory guide certification, where we will be teaching you about how to identify your love territory, then also teach that to your clients. And there'll be a specific ritual blessing attunement that we will provide you with that you can then provide to your clients, to tune in to which is your specific area of land that you're here to care for, and not just land, waters, all living beings that you are here to care for. We have specific up-leveled rituals for your love portal, which is the dwelling in which you inhabit, as well as specific rituals for the territory itself. Now, I've got to tell you, really amazing things happen with this work. So I've been doing this since 2016. And while, different areas of the earth were going through different experiences over the last 2 years, my love territory had a very different experience than the rest of the earth. I was doing specific blessings, working specifically with the lands, the waters, and living beings so that they would have different outcomes. And so this is what's really amazing. We get to use our natural creatrix and creator abilities to assist the lands, the waters, and all living beings in having a very different experience as the earth is moving from a fear-based plane of consciousness to that third and fourth dimension, going away, dying off, and moving into that fifth dimension or connected to source state. So this is very, very exciting. The opportunity for you to be of service and be of benefit to yourself, your community, the lands, the waters, all living beings is enormous right now. So we're always going to stay focused on solutions. We could talk a lot about what's happening and what's wrong with what's happening, but really nothing is wrong. Everything that's dying off needs to die off. The situation you're seeing in the United States with like inflation and prices and, you know, them talking about recessions and all of that shit is just the old frequencies dying off. Those who stay in the fifth dimensional frequency or higher, you're just not affected by those things. Not meaning you're not paying for the quote unquote gas prices or whatever it is. Maybe you are, but you're just not affected because you're vibrating above and beyond that frequency. So, you know, folks can get caught up in that, but that's a third and fourth dimensional state. It doesn't serve you. We want your focus on solutions. We want your focus on working with the earth specifically to assist her. We want you having the most amazing incarnation that you can have. And the only way to have that is to use your free will to choose that. I mean, really and truly, that's all it takes. You just have to choose it. So we're going to give you every means to do that. And we're going to give you the training, the spiritual attunements, the rituals, the practices, everything you need so that you can assist. You can tune into what your territory is. You can assist that specific area, and then you can support your clients, your loved ones, give them the attunements, assist them in assisting their areas of land that they're here to assist, their specific love territories. So, you know, be mindful to not get caught up in this. When they go low, we go high. We just keep going higher and higher and higher and higher. The best bit of service that you can be for this earth is to become more radiant, to become more of who you really are, to serve at deeper and more expanded levels. So let what wants to go, go. And let what wants to stay, stay. And let what wants to expand, expand. So if you are a healer, if you are a light worker and you're ready for this level of light work, please join us September 6th. We will be gathering together in sacred containers every week for 60 days. You'll be receiving spiritual attunements, you'll be receiving rituals, you'll be receiving the information, the guidance, the direction that you need so that you can not only serve your love territory, but pass this on and do these sessions for your clients and assist your clients with their love territories as well. This is truly, truly holy work. And the results are outstanding. So, you know, a lot of what we see happening on Earth, you know, if there are things happening that are not so amazing, would it be different if there was a light worker in charge of that territory and working with that territory every single day and supporting that territory with the source codes? Yes, the answer is yes. So rather than looking at Earth like, oh, she's, you know, struggling or she's suffering, she needs the appropriate light worker partners because Earth is always going to be here. And her soul's desire is to grow and ascend, which is why, you know, all of this is, or part of the reason why all of this is happening, all of this change is happening, because she wants to grow. She doesn't want fear-based, artificial, hijacked agendas from the show anymore. She wants to have a new experience, just like your soul also wants to have a new experience, to be more of who you really are and to shine and expand and be of true service in ways that you've never been able to be of service before. So if you are a light worker, if you're a healer, if you're ready to assist the earth in an actual actionable way that will allow transformation to occur for lands, waters, and all living beings, if you can feel the transmission of the light that we're bringing through, that there is incredible opportunity here to partner with the earth and assist the thriving, and that the hijacked agendas, sort of machinations that create the disconnect and the disharmony and the chaos can actually be transmuted when there are specific light workers caring consistently for specific pieces of land. I am going to tell you from my own experience, I was traveling and wasn't taking care of, I wasn't doing my ritual for my love territory. I was traveling, it just wasn't top of mind. And then I heard out of nowhere, oh, cases, that's a whole other video, isn't it? Have gone up in my love territory. And I said, oh, shit, I got to get back on it. So even though I was traveling, I went through and did these rituals and, did my various things that I'm guided to do by Mary Magdalene and Yeshua and Source herself. And oh, what do you know? Surprising reversal of cases. Literally, this is, when you're connected to Source, the level of impact that you can have on a whole territory of land. Now, some of you are going to have a county, some of you are going to have a state, some of you might have a whole country, others of you are going to have just a specific metropolitan area or a specific region, but we're going to guide you through that so you can get really clear guidance from your own internal guidance system, on what your specific territory is so that you can work with it in a really powerful, meaningful way. So exciting. Are you ready for this? So exciting. I can't wait to gather with you. Much love and many blessings to the two souls who came to me and said, I think it's time that you teach this. And I said, I don't really know. And then I tuned in and it was like, yes, get on it. So I will see you September 6th through October 11th. We're going to meet every Tuesday. All the details are below. Or if you go to sacred-spirituality.org and you go to our blog, you will find that top listing there to give you more details about the Love Territory Guide certification. So look so forward to sharing with you and having you with us, and more importantly, spreading this light. So what I was shown is that each light worker called to this will have a specific swath of land. And so our intention is that all of the lands, all of the waters, all living beings are cared for by one or more light workers. And these light workers are assisting these lands, waters, and all living beings in their thriving. And so in the most idealistic sense, which I am an idealist, as you may know, each territory on Earth would have a healer caring for it. So it's very, very exciting. This is the next phase of our mission. This is the next phase of our expansion. Again, we've been doing it sort of underground, undercover since 2016, and now it's time to take it to the next level. So the real assisting the Earth is the love territories. That's where the real assistance to the Earth is. Any trying to save her or oh, give this organization money and they're going to do some things. No. It's each light worker has their specific area of focus, and then we'll be a community, a collective. And so we'll continue to provide you with updates along the way throughout the years to come, through 2030 to 2036, as we need to continue to assist the Earth through this transformation. We will bring you the light and the means and the way to do it. So it is up to us. We create the next golden age. The Earth is in this incredible transition from a fear-based system to a spiritually awakened plane of consciousness. And that only happens with you and I doing the work that we came here to do and taking action to follow these kinds of missions, such as the love territory. So if you're a healer, if you want to add this to your offerings in your practice, if you want to start a brand new off-the-grid telehealth practice, this is another way that you can do this. And again, we are creating our own economy, and we transcend any of the artificial matrix nonsense about what's happening in their economy. So the third and fourth dimension can have their economy experience. Those of us connected to Source are going to thrive no matter what. So if you're in for that, check out our full write-up on this offering. Reach out to me if you have any questions directly. And here's to all light beings being free, all lands, all waters, all living beings being free and thriving through the co-creation, the active co-creation of light workers like you and I everywhere. So this has been a bonus episode of Awakening the Podcast. And as always, I'm Dr. Christian Strang. If this episode has been a benefit to you, if you feel the light, if you are loving this message, then please consider making a donation in the amount your soul guides you to assist this consistent high vibrational content in coming to you. Again, thank you so much for listening, and I'll look forward to creating with you through our Love Territory Guide certification soon. Much love.